Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making banana bread.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
So I'm sure you've had bananas that start looking like this and you're like, what do I do with them? Nobody wants to eat the last couple. So when they look like this, I just throw them in the freezer and I wait, or I just make banana bread with them. If you don't have time that day, I just throw them in the freezer right like that. This is a terrific banana bread. I wouldn't be sharing it with you if it wasn't fantastic. It really is the best one I've ever had and ever made. So the first thing we're gonna get is 1.5 cups of banana. And these frozen ones are pretty easy. Once they thaw, they almost turn to liquid. So I just cut off the end. And it kind of just squishes right out. You don't even have to mash it.
Danny likes the banana.
Danny, he smells a banana. This is a great snack. It's a great breakfast. Now these just came off the counter. You know, you buy the big Costco pack and sometimes you can't just get them all eaten. So these, I'm just gonna take a fork and just mash it. Oh, I'm just gonna scoop it right in. Once you beat it with the mixer, all the lumps will come out and it turns wonderful. This banana bread freezes great. You can make a double batch, super easy. All right, so that was about 4 bananas. Let's get rid of this. All right, so we got a large mixing bowl, and into the large mixing bowl, we got 5 tablespoons of melted butter. I know a lot of banana breads start out with oil, but using the butter gives it such great flavor. So in that goes. And then we have a 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And we're gonna give that a whiz with the mixer. Hello. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is add 3 eggs. This is probably why it tastes so good. There's 1. Ooh, that's a nice looking one. All right, and we're also gonna add my glug of vanilla, which is about a teaspoon, and the bananas.
It smells really, really good.
It does, doesn't it?
Those bananas are nice.
Yeah, I like them when you freeze them. It's like they're already pureed. All right. Yeah, my kids, my eldest 2 were home over Christmas, and I had made some because we had got the big Costco thing of bananas, and they like banana bread and such. And before they had gotten married, I took the time and wrote out all my recipes on cards and put them in a nice box. And she's like, Mom, I have this one, right? So she loved it so much, she wanted to make sure she had the recipe. Okay, so we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. So we're gonna go to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of soda, and some baking powder, which is a 1/4 teaspoon, so just a tiny bit. All right, now we're gonna go grab 1.5 cups of flour. So that was misinformation. It should be 1 3/4 cup of flour. Now we're gonna give this a gentle whiz. And I mix it about halfway, and then the last, but certainly probably the best ingredient, we've got a half a cup of heavy cream going in. Between the butter and the eggs and the heavy cream, it really is just this moist, dense, delicious banana bread. Okay, let's give it a stir. Now at this point you could add chocolate chips or nuts, and we're gonna add some walnuts today. I just store my walnuts in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, and I have them labeled. Probably a good old handful. I don't know what that measurement is, probably, I don't know, half cup. But you could add, like I said, chocolate chips or whatever kind of nut you like. I like bananas and walnuts. Okay, I am going to hand stir these in. And this recipe does make one loaf. It'd be super easy to double, and it freezes great if it lasts that long. All right. So I have a greased 9x5 loaf pan, and we're just gonna pour it in. Smooth it out. All right, and we're gonna bake this for about an hour at 350 degrees. All right, so we're gonna check on that banana bread. It's been in there for 1 hour. I'm gonna kind of tap it. It's a little squishy. I'm gonna put a toothpick in here. See if it's, yeah, see how wet that is still on there? We're gonna stick it in for probably 4 more minutes. I'm gonna turn it this way. All right, so that was 4 more minutes. Now it can take up to 15 more minutes depending on your oven and all of the humidity issues. That looks much better. It's more firm. Let's,
Falling back down a little bit.
yep. Oh, see how nice and clean that is? That's perfect. All right, off. All right, so this smells amazing. It's right out of the oven. The thing that you want to do now is wait for 10 minutes before you take it out of the pan. So we'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll take it out of the pan. Well, welcome back. It's been a little over 10 minutes. It's still hot. We're gonna get it out of the pan, and I never wait. I always eat it hot. So I just pop it out like this. Should come clean right from your pan. This really is such a great snack. Get it nice. We're gonna have a ton of steam boiling out of here. You can see how lovely it is. Got the nuts hanging out. Like I said, you could put chocolate chips or whatever else you want in there. Sometimes I just like it plain. So if your kids are getting home from school, this is a great after-school snack. It doesn't even need butter. I just like to eat it just like this. I mean, it's got butter in it, but oh my, so good. I sure hope you try it. It's such a great snack. It's a great way to get rid of overripe bananas and use them to your advantage. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. I'm sure glad you did. If you make this banana bread, please let me know. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications. I've got more recipes coming. And don't forget to have a great day. There it is. Hey, can you go to your spot?
Come
Go
on,
to your spot.
Good boy, you're sitting right in your spot. You're a good boy.
So great, nice and moist. Don't forget to share my video. Let me clean my mouth. I feel like I have nuts and bananas all over my teeth. Hello, banana bread.
Gonna taste good, I know.